I was out and about today in Warren County and ran into a person who shared some of the same concerns that I do. And I'm only offering suggestions as far as the Sanders Family Memorial that I believe should be built here in Waynesville, Ohio, because of what great contributions were made by the family, and especially in government with Charlie, and some amendments made because of wrongs that happened that are documented. Number one, there is a nice area that could be developed down by 73 and 48, right there near the river. You'll see the big Duncan oil sign. And that area has been just a plain little, it's only used for sauerkraut parking, really. And I think it would be a great place for something like the nature reserve that they have out on Clarksville Road by the Spillway Dam. A wonderful place. If you go down there, you'll see families down there. You'll see people learning about nature, about the gorge, about the history of the lake. It's a wonderful asset to have something like that, as well as it's located close to Pioneer Village. Some of the major attractions on Clarksville Road here in Waynesville, Ohio. If you go on down north on 42, you'll see the perfect place for a government center. And I know that I don't get out and participate much in city council and such, but I don't understand why we would have these vacant buildings for decades and turn around and build a fire department house at 1100 Franklin Road in Waynesville, Ohio. Abandoning a nice structure, I'm not sure if it's still used or not, right there on, I believe it's Miami Street, right beside the antique stores. And it's the old fire department building, and it could be empty, I'm not really sure. But it's still a very attractive building that could be used for many things, like Wayne Township's building that was built on Clarksville Road. It seems like there's a lot of empty buildings and a lot of maneuvering with our tax money being spent on things that could have been handled if the truth was honored and citizenship was appreciated. And we had a Sanders Family Government Center right there where the Dutchman used to sit on 42, where Harvest Baptist Church seems to be the only thing there. And I think that the Harvest Baptist Church is behind me on this. I'm sure of it. I think it would be a great idea to have that dedication to citizenship to our candidate for U.S. Representative who ran against Rob Portman of the Golden Lamb family, and ran against Rob Portman, whose family owns the Golden Lamb, where the presidents stop in for campaign contributions. And we could have things like that for our Democratic headquarters, which was obviously shamed by smaller-minded people who dumped pig manure-laced mulch on the Democratic headquarters on 42, just outside of Lebanon, right in between Lebanon and Waynesville, to show their conservative might. And it would be nice to see the Democratic Ohioans sort of take the initiative to push this thing and make this a priority for that government center, possibly to be the Democratic headquarters, especially since they have one of the family members or descendants of the Democratic Party in the United States who lives not even 300, 400 feet away. And, you know, it could be a place where people could go and put on their sundresses and sun hats and walk around and sit in the gazebos and discuss some good old politics, as well as enjoy the river which flows behind it. It's a beautiful place for people to come. As the Baptists from Harvest Baptist Church will tell you, it's a very serene location. If that doesn't work, we have another place that could be developed. If you pull out and head northbound on 42, there's a pull-in into just a field back there. But it is a beautiful place. I've been back there and played, as well as many more places. The river runs through there also. It's a gigantic open field that could be developed into some type of business or some type of community awareness pavilion, possibly even small concerts could be held there. But our money here seems to not get spent efficiently. I look around at some of the developments that they've had around here, and I have to wonder if they were needed, or if they were part of, some backslapping, I'll do this for you if you do this for me later, politics type of things. And I think that we've seen enough of that here in Waynesville and Warren County. If we go back and look at some of the issues that were had with hiring practices, and some of the statements that were made to people who were not empowered to really act upon them. And we need to do a better job and be more responsible as